Right, how the fuck do I turn that round? My dog's about shit. How do I turn that round?
There
Hey,
you go.
is that better? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Now I've switched this round, so it's looking at my fucking library. I don't know how to do it. Hey, yes, well done, sir. That's my book on the Clash there. Hang on.
Have you been on Bookcase, whatever the Bookcase thing is?
You what? Yeah, no, I've seen that.
Bookcase?
It's amazing. Yeah, I want to get that. So everyone, this is Sam Cadman, who not only is the brains behind Trigger Happy with me, but also clearly had early warning of the virus because he's been in lockdown for what looks like 6 years. Sam, how long have you been in lockdown? Since we stopped Trigger Happy?
So, literally, we finished Trigger Happy and I went into lockdown.
Good. Well, it's a great beard. Can I see, how's the hair doing on top though?
It's going.
So you're basically keeping all the side hair for transplant stuff?
I don't know. At some point it'll all just have to come off, but this guy came up to me the other day and said, am I wearing this for religious reasons?
Do you remember when we saw Your Future Self? We went to Montreux. Yeah. We were up for the award at Montreux and we were on a train and this man walked down the train carriage and he was like a future you.
Yeah. I mean,
to be fair, you've aged better than him.
But yeah. He was like, it was this basically, wasn't it? But even more receded. It was like there.
Yeah. What's your artwork behind you there?
That's just kids. That's nothing.
Well, that's your kids?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck off. Your kids did that?
That's Lucas's.
What, he painted that?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it?
Quite good. It's amazing. Oh, that's cool.
Well, there we go.
That's my kids. Right, so where are we? So we're at 7:54. So I've sort of said everyone really should do this on YouTube. It just seems easier. There was 40D, all for it, and then fuck all that. Just YouTube. There's a site called Dead Parrot. I'm sure they'll make money out of it. I don't know how, and I've never worked out. But they put this up. It's got 300,000 views already. So let's give them another 10 and see how it goes.
Can I share some Trigger Happy episode 1 stats?
Please do. This is so Sam. Go on.
So have episode 1.
You've rewatched it?
I did. I watched it 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually I was, obviously it was a long time ago, 20 years ago. And, so your kind of memory, it was a surprise. Like there were lots of things in episode 1 that I just had completely forgotten about, and things that I was sort of surprised that we put in episode 1. Perhaps it could have gone a bit later. It seemed a bit bold going in.
All our DVDs and stuff were best of, so no one's ever released the actual episode. So there's lots of stuff that I haven't seen since 2000.
And there's things like the snowman, which I thought the second snowman. I mean, that was a big decision to put in episode 1 of series 1 of a show.
I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, Snowman. We went off to Zermatt. Really,
we drove to Zermatt.
Holiday. Huh?
We drove to Zermatt, which is the only ski resort that I think doesn't allow cars.
Yeah, that was an issue because we had lots of stuff, so we had to carry it up. And then we did Snowman, where I stood as this snowman, and I got frostbite.
You'll see that today.
We did Twat Border, where I just carried a plank of wood. We did Ski School. We did a very beautiful thing with some YouTube.
But what was the name of the ski school for Trigger Happy Trivia?
Crappy
Ski School. KRAPPE.
Nice. And then there was a sad St. Bernard to Running to Stand Still.
Yeah. Did that make it?
And then the best bit was Paul Young, who I'm hoping is going to come on here, was our runner. He went out there, and then he only got there. He told us he couldn't ski, so he was useless. Nice. And we went to the ski slopes, and we put a sign up saying "Danger Yeti," and the joke was I was dressed as a Yeti, and I got arrested and taken to prison in Zermatt, and yeah, it was all very weird. We got 3 minutes to go. We're ready to do this.
Right, come on, can I get some stats in? Quick stats.
Yeah, go on.
So, episode 1 went out on January the 14th, 2000, 20 years ago, 9:30 p.m. There are 40 scenes in the half hour, excluding the titles. 34 of which 34 of which were shot in London.
Have you seen one of these things before?
2 were shot by the sea. Where did we do Old Sea Dog? What was that port?
So that was where my mother grew up, and it's an area that I filmed both for Full Britannia and World Shut Your Mouth and there. It's in Porlock Weir, which is just down the coast from Minehead in Somerset.
There we go. So we spent an afternoon there. Yeah, Snowman in Zermatt, portrait artist in Paris. So a couple of European.
That was in the Montmartre Square.
That's right. Yeah, just behind. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Gorilla Zoo, which I can never remember what zoo would let us come and do all those things.
There's a zoo called Paradise Wildlife Park that literally lets you film everything. I filmed for that. There was something I filmed where Lemmy turned up.
Yeah,
I
remember that. Yeah, and he was upset.
I wanted Lemmy to do a cameo, and Lemmy from Motorhead said he'd only turn up if he got a bottle of Jack Daniels and a limo, and we said fine. And then a very pissed off Lemmy turned up in a minicab because the extra had been sent a limo and a bottle of Jack Daniels, and this really pissed extra turned up. And that was Paradise Wildlife Park. Yeah, we got 1 minute. Go on, finish.
Last couple of stats. Of those 40 scenes, 19 have music, which is from Dom's personal collection. 21 obviously don't. There are 4 fluffies. Yeah, which is what we would call
People either call them plushies or mascots, but we called them fluffies.
Fluffies. Yeah, all hired from Escapade in Camden Town, and obviously 2 celebs. The most popular location. So where did we do in episode 1? Where were most of the jokes filmed?
Well, they've got to be Leicester Square, Charing Cross Road, because that's where our office was.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 5 of them were on Charing Cross Road, of which 2 were in the lift of our office.
Yeah, that's right. We couldn't be bothered to leave.
And then in second place,
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, Regent's Park. We filmed a lot in Regent's Park because it was very easy to drive all the way in because of the inner circle. It was very easy to drive right into the heart of, mess around, and then run away, get in the car and go.
So that's something you should look for. We had a white Toyota Previa, and everything we filmed, if there's a scene, you'll see a Previa just come in with tinted windows, and we're filming from that. It's 8 o'clock. Should we start? Or
yeah.
Okay.
You're going to count us down, are you?
Yeah, I think so. And then I'll do a clap, and we'll start. And then what we'll do is when we get to the ad break, some people might be watching with an ad break, some people might not. We'll stop and then restart number 2.
I think basically you keep us in sync. So, you tell us when to stop and start.
Okay. Do you think we should talk a lot over it? Because then people won't hear it, or what do we do? We're going to take questions afterwards.
I think, we can chat about it afterwards. How about that?
Yeah, but I think we should have a little bit of, we can chat about little stuff, but maybe not too much. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, we've never done this before. I'm actually genuinely excited. I haven't seen this before. Should we just wait 2 minutes? Because we said 8 o'clock. Obviously, most people turn up early, like for cocktails, but really, most people will just be tuning in. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, I think let's hold up because everyone's just trying to get the thing opened and 4OD signed in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
A minute. Yeah.
What's annoying me about this is we're the only people not making any money. 4OD is probably going to make 9 pence from this.
Right.
All 4 will make 12 pence. Whoever's running Dead Parrot on YouTube, we've always been really shit at monetizing this. Like if we were LEG, this would be some live vodcast on Netflix. We are crap at this.
Well, it's good karma. It comes around,
I think so. I think it's why Trigapi is so good, because we just genuinely didn't have a clue what we were doing. And 20 years later, still nothing.
Can I tell you what my highlights of episode 1 are? Because they're a surprise.
Hang on, someone's saying which episode, please. Just to check everyone, it's going to be series 1, which is the Red series, episode 1. And we are watching it on Dead Parrot on YouTube. But watch it on anything. Just cue it up to the first shot of a restaurant. Go on, Sam.
I was going to say my highlights of episode 1, because I was surprised when I went back and watched this the other day. Bad Busker. That is, for me, a quintessential Dom joke. That
is that the opera guy.
Well, there's several. There's bagpipes. There's a violin. There's an opera. I mean, they're variations on a theme.
I think. I mean, I honestly can't remember what's in this, but I think I remember from show 1, my 2 standouts. We were obsessed with electronic loos. Public loos.
Yeah.
And isn't this the one where I come out and I'm covered in shit as though I've been flushed into it? Is that in episode 1?
Let me just double check. God, yeah, you'd think it would be. Why have I not got that? Hang on, it must be. Leicester Square, shagging rabbits.
No, can't be shagging rabbits this early.
But that's what there were some real surprises in here.
And then the other one that I'm sure is in episode 1 is the old sea dog talking to those 2 old women.
Yeah.
Who, whatever I say, I literally could say, I have a knife and I'm going to stab you in the face. And they just go, oh, yes, of course.
You're right. The toilet is in there. I called it public toilet soaking. So we would often, you know, because you've got to talk about these things, they would all have names. So obviously Big Mobile is Big Mobile.
Yeah.
Bad Busker is Bad Busker.
Yeah.
But the public toilet one, that one that you're talking about, which I love, is a real highlight.
Because that actually was based on truth. Because we did something where the people that actually run those loos showed us how, you know, the electronic loos in London that have doors closing and opening, when you leave, the whole floor goes up and goes in and it gets whirled around and cleaned and then comes back down.
True.
So
I thought that was just the myth.
No, that's true. So the back of my mind, so I think everyone watching that one was thinking, fuck, it's happening.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's where
but in reality,
joke worked.
In reality, all you had was one of those big plastic water bottles that you have in an office, didn't you? And you just had to kind of douse
poured it all over me. But as far as I remember, a bit of loo roll got stuck on my eye, which worked. Anyway, we're ruining it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we crack on? I think we should go. It's
go for it.
So, here we go, everyone. This is the inaugural Dom Jolly, Sam Cadman, Trigger Happy TV 20th anniversary, Series 1, Episode 1, Watchalong Party! Woo! Woo! Right.
You press play now?
Yeah, but I've got to clap and press play. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go like this when I press play. Okay.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Didn't work. There we go. Right.
Hello?
There we go.
What? No, I'm in a restaurant.
Beautiful acoustics here. You're hidden in the gallery.
I'm in a restaurant. Hang on.
This was Gary Rhodes' restaurant.
What?
In the South Bank.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can't hear.
And there was a Channel 4 executive in here. Look at that.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, ciao.
And here comes the Elastica music. Oh, I chose this music, and then they refused to clear it, and I was so panicky. And then literally, I spotted Justine Frischman at a cash point in Notting Hill, ran up to her, gave her a copy of this, and said, "Please clear it." And they cleared it on the Monday. Otherwise, we'd have something else. Such a tune.
That's when she was still with Damon Albarn, wasn't she?
She was shagging Damon Albarn and the guy from Suede. Oh, look at this. Finchley Road. We just literally closed the, stopped the van. I ran in. I've still got my pants on. No one craps with their pants on.
Yeah, but I like that. I like it's a little nod saying,
yeah,
you know, I'm not really having
yeah.
but it's, you can see the reflection of the
what I love
yeah?
about this guy is he's just like, this is genuinely just a kitchen display stuff. Brilliant. Here we go. We're talking too much, probably. So this is Paris, Montmartre. First time I really got a proper makeup designer here. It's so DIY. This is Stereophonics, beautiful. They were cool when we put this out. So were we, actually. What I love is he's a Frenchman, so he refuses to be changed by this. Ah, the old runaway.
Here it comes.
Here it goes. Oh, look at this. So this is just next road from Charing Cross, St Martin's Lane.
You know, there's absolutely no parking here, yeah? So you can't stop.
I wasn't allowed to stop.
Yeah, but you just stopped.
Look at that.
Oh, look, you just stopped me.
Okay, but just so you know, there's no parking.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so keep moving, please.
They're
Thanks.
so quick, these sketches.
We were very strict about that. It was like, you know,
Yeah.
30 seconds felt too
This
long.
is Charing Cross Road again. I believe this is a fat gab. You wouldn't be allowed a fat gab now. Now I am that fat. That's weird.
But also, like, episode 1.
Look at this woman. She looks like she's out of a 1970s sketch, but she's real. Look at her. Look at that. Look. I had to ring
and obviously before mobile.
Oh my God, I love this one.
I was just wondering if this...
this is in Notting Hill.
Basically.
No, Listen Grove.
It is.
This is the Listen
How much is
Grove
it?
gallery on Listen
You're
Grove.
right.
It's still there.
Look at that. It's basically just a photograph of a tree just hung upside down.
$18,000.
That was great. Here's House of Love. This is Paul Young, who's now a big-time director-ish. But those days, he was a sort of unwashed hair 17-year-old.
But the sweet thing is
Paradise Wildlife Park. When I remember perfect banana throw, watch the banana throw. Hit him on the head. We never did method, I just smacked him hard though. Then the water, I fucking hated it. And then watch this banana throw, left hand, bang! Hits him on the head. Look at that, fuck you and your BAFTAs. Bang! Regent's
Stop
Park.
you for 1 second, could I? Yeah. You were having a nice day in the park?
Oh, yeah.
Regent's Park.
We had fun,
Okay,
Sam.
this might sound a bit odd, but I'm afraid we've had a complaint. A couple matching your description setting off fireworks. Just further down. You haven't been setting off fireworks.
It's such a Beano character, that.
Right.
We haven't seen any.
I mean, what Park Warden looks like that?
We're not an
I look like
elderly
I'm
couple
on the
with your
buses.
description with a big Catherine wheel and setting off fireworks.
Well,
and
I'm
generally being...
with my coloured hair.
Yeah, well, that's why I was asking. I mean, you haven't got any fireworks in that bag, have you? No.
Got me,
Okay, no, it's fine.
Sadly, of course, all these
So
people
I
are dead
have
now.
to check. I have to check when we get these complaints.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Never heard of any.
you know,
Colour hair.
yeah. But as you know, if you want to set off,
We did
fireworks,
lots of stuff in the
you know,
park
outside
because
the park,
if it was
no
the back
problem,
of people's
but never
heads,
in
we
here.
didn't have to get their consent, remember?
Although
Yeah.
clearly
That's not a
you could
problem. I mean, if you
recognise
want to set
these
off
people.
fireworks, as far as
But...
I'm concerned,
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
old
she's
enough to
pretty
know what you're doing, but just
recognisable.
not in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
He is,
God.
he
Well,
is.
thanks. Anyway, bye.
This is Beta Band. Now this is very early. This is kind of pre-snail. The snail was the big one, and actually on the same zebra crossing in Redcliffe Gardens. But this is a bit of a shit joke. This really, it's a bit like, oh, it's an old person, and some guy gets off a bike to help me, which makes me look like a cunt. But this music gives it unwarranted depth. Beta Band. Oh. Look at this. Trigger Happy did show how nice most people are. So I'm now thinking, well, now I just look like a cunt. So the only way I save it is the same thing as the snail. The moment I get over, I just stand up and walk normally. But yeah, weak joke that, I'd say. That's a precursor to the snail. This is Faithless. Or this is Notting Hill Gate, just by the Gate Cinema.
Yeah, this is Notting Hill Gate.
Oh, I love this.
And I'm in the McDonald's.
There's the
I think it
premiere
is.
behind. So normally
dossier?
someone else will be filming
Yep,
from
that's the
behind.
premiere.
Yeah.
Do you have the dossier?
The
So
dossier.
that's what we got around it.
Are you not Grey
in that
Squirrel?
white
Are you not Grey Squirrel?
premiere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bam.
There we go.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Wrong person.
It's immediately from you have the dossier too. Sorry, mate. I love the coming out of that. Here we go. This is art. This is art. Watch the people's reactions. Oh my God, look at that. It's the briefcase. This is Falling Down. We're obsessed with the film Falling Down. Look at the woman in the long black coat's expression here. She's thinking it's finally fucking happened. This woman with the phone in her ear. Look at her expression. She's thinking, fuck, I knew that would happen. This is
Everyone's worst nightmare.
What's happened there? What? I'm watching Introduction to Fractional Shares. What?
We're in Primrose
Are you
Hill.
still
watching
watching?
The stuffed
I am
dog,
here
yeah.
to sing you the opera of my country.
Oh, you're going to miss Bad Busker Opera.
Italy?
You
I'll
have
flip
been?
it forward.
Oh, sure.
It's very beautiful.
For the beauty.
As beautiful as my voice.
Listen, we've got no money, all right?
I love the guy says, we're
It
skin.
is for the beauty.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your
It's okay. It's for the beauty. That's where the for the beauty thing came in. Tell me when I start singing.
You've just started. And so I'm in the people carrier. I'm in the van, filming through the window, wetting myself.
What I love about this is I sort of think I've got quite a good voice. So I'm really going for it. And it's only here that I realise I have no idea what the words are. So I'm going to really go for it. But I think right
Because there
here,
wouldn't have been, there
it's
wouldn't
also
have been
two
much
Brits.
prep
This
in
is pre-Brexit, where they're thinking we need to be polite to the foreigner.
I don't speak Italian.
And now ask for money. Hey, I should have said bless you. Nessun Dorma,
So
bless
here
you.
we go. We drive 17 hours to Zermatt to film this.
This is a good joke. I've been standing there for so long. I've got frostbite in my feet.
I need
there.
a badge. Yeah.
Look at that
I do
throw,
like
though.
this
So
one.
accurate
Pensioner
again.
pushing me into
This
the
is
fountain.
Gomez as well. Beautiful
Okay, and then when I
song.
go in, I get the badge which says I've
Regent's
been pushed
Park.
into a fountain by
Oh,
a pensioner.
controversial choice.
You understand?
Yes, I know.
So can you push?
Yes.
So push me. So
Most of our
sideways
cast
like
are
this.
dead
Push
now,
now.
it seems.
Just,
Oh, look,
it's
you
okay,
see, we had
push.
to blur
Just
that.
push.
Yeah,
Whoa!
because we didn't ask him permission. I think he got angry.
Oi! What are you doing? What are you playing
We
at?
had an obsession with fountains. Do you remember we once? Do you remember we once tried to go into every fountain in London?
Yeah,
For no reason.
we did. We filmed you.
Yeah.
We filmed you as a judge.
For
Jumping
no
every
reason.
fountain.
Oh, this is art. So this we have the runner
This
Josh.
is out the window of our office.
Josh is on the window on the roof of the building with a fishing rod.
He's like reeling it in like mad.
Yeah. This is Neil Young. One of the Ian Botham.
Ian Botham, the new England team. What do you make of it?
Well, I think they've
This
done
might be
what they
He
the
looks like-
very
they've
first
taken
celeb we did.
a backbone of senior
Yeah, he looks like a
players.
nightclub
You've got
bouncer, doesn't he?
Alfredson, Stewart.
The thing in this one is to
Singh,
watch his right hand when you take
Yeah,
off.
They're all
it starts
experienced
shaking.
players in the
Yeah,
batting order,
that
and then
little
you've
kind
got
of-
really,
4 or 5 youngsters
all these
competing for
early
at least
people are
2,
just, I
maybe
wanted
3
to
or
meet
4
Ian
spots.
Botham because I'm such a cricket
It's
fan.
got to
I
be
just want to
healthier.
meet- we did
You've
Dickie
invested a lot
Bird.
of money in people like Flintoff.
So I'm
Maddie,
literally, I haven't really thought what the joke is
Swan,
here.
Vaughan.
I'm trying to think, how do I make
Now's
this
the
funny?
time
And he
to
keeps
find out if those
talking.
investments have been sound.
Sorry, is there a tube station?
Where's
Where's
the
the
tube
tube
here?
station?
So I've just got to get to the thing at 11:30. Where's the nearest tube station? Okay.
These are the worst for me because I'd get left
and
behind.
what do
You
you
get
do
left
today?
behind.
Well, I'm with here for the launch of Sports Advisor, which is a new magazine that's going
no
out
one cares.
weekly, and it's going to be for
Look at his hands. What's that?
Yeah.
And this now, you get left behind. Yeah, I don't know. He just ran away. It's
Yeah.
very unprofessional. Okay, we're going to pause in a minute on the beginning of part 2.
I've
Yeah,
got
I
ads.
paused. So let's pause. Everyone get ready for the start of part 2. Do you know what I really think about that? It's incredible. Having made a lot of stuff since and wondering why it hasn't quite hit the trigger happy level, it's just they were fast hits, all those. The speed of those. We must have had 40 hits. How many hits have we got on this?
40 scenes. Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of jokes.
I don't think we really had, obviously we were kind of making it up as we went along. But the only kind of thing we did consciously, we were aware of was like, we have to be able to tell it in one shot. Ideally, you walk in, something happens, and then you leave, or you know what I mean? Like, that was it.
I even
and
coined
do
a Ponzi, I coined a Ponzi term for it. I called it television verite. Because if you didn't have a cut, then you knew we didn't cheat it. Because so much of new hidden camera, it's so fucking obviously cheated, it irritates me. What's wrong? What are you looking at?
I'm just because I was thinking about "Don't Trust This Man," which we have in the second half. When you
I'm going to
watch
show
that-
you. I'm going to have a little ad break now. Do you remember? I actually had a fucking toy made of me. This is the trigger happy big mobile toy. What have you got?
This is my memorabilia box.
So this, I got this, and they sent it to me, and I thought, well, that's weird. I've never. Oh, what's that?
That's the mug.
Oh, I want a mug. Oh my god.
It says, I can't read what it says. Look out. I can't read what it says. Yeah, this was.
But you know what's great? When I saw this, I said, well, this is weird because I've never actually sat in a cinema and done the big mobile. And then when I looked underneath, I'd realized this used to be the mold for the guy from the royal family. What was the name of the guy from the royal family? Ricky Tomlinson. Right. And they'd literally just changed his face and put mine on. So it said, when Ricky rings. I was like, all right, that's how it goes. And within seconds, it was Ricky Gervais after that. So, and then also, I thought I'd just show the actual mobile phone, which is here.
Oh, nice.
That's the baby. And this thing is so shit. We nicked it. We had to put a handle in the back. It's been cracked. And we used to have quite a good aerial, and that broke. So Sam put a permanent marker in, and it's just a permanent marker.
Well,
but this is
so you do that. We got a big mobile.
Hello, I'm doing a watch along, and it's okay.
we got a big mobile in the second half, and if you look at the aerial, is a very different design. And I was trying to think, is that what it originally was, and then we changed it?
Originally, because the phone, everyone thinks it's a Nokia phone. but it's actually was a Sony Mars bar, and the Sony Mars bar just had a little thin aerial and a sort of ball on the end. And when we nicked it, that was there. But then after a lot of wear and tear, it got worn off. So you did some art stuff to it. Oh no, Sam's gone. There he is. Okay, he's back. Should we start the second half?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm all queued up.
Okay, so we'll count it down again, everyone. Are you queued up, Sam?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay, so 5, 4, 3. Oh, fuck, I forgot this. Don't trust this man.
Can I ask you one thing very quickly? I'm an actor, yeah? And I've just written quite a big part, which has been Oscar nominated.
I'm surprised we put this in.
Which I'm hoping to get Marlon Brando involved in. So I need a little bit of money to get to Tahiti.
This is just me bullshitting, making shit up on the spot.
Recce location or something with him.
We literally had no idea what I was going to say before someone came up.
10p for that.
With most of these,
it's
I mean,
fantastic.
literally,
But that's what's fun.
Came up with it on the spur of the moment.
And that's and all I was trying to do is make you laugh.
Thanks. Cheers.
So when the camera gets very shaky, oh, this is. Oh, I love this song. Oh my God. What is this? I can't remember. It's Massive Attack, must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Massive Attack. This is Notting Hill, Portobello Road, and this is the millionth toilet customer. And just before we got this woman who's gone in, she's gone in now, her friend walks off, Richard Curtis of Notting Hill fame went into the loo, and he came out and we got him, and he refused to be in it. Anyway, this is beautifully edited. Watch this.
Our production manager and production researcher are holding the signs.
And the mayor there is the original Honey Monster. He's an actor who was the original Honey Monster.
Oh. Congratulations!
Here we go. Look at this. Imagine coming out of a loo.
Toilet user! Congratulations, man. Can I just get your name?
Amazing. Look, she just wants to leave.
Hello, sir. So you know me.
Isn't Paul Young the photographer in this?
So you know me off the telly, obviously a big fan. This is
yeah, there he is.
Local
There's
paper.
Paul Young.
Congratulations.
Dressed as no photographer ever is dressed.
For the 1 millionth toilet user!
Toilet. I really didn't want to use the word toilet, but I had to appeal to the masses. And then, and what I love is this.
Lovely.
Just, fuck that. Just fuck off. That is a perfect joke, that. This
so look
is
at the aerial.
This is the only Big Mobile I enjoyed. This is art, this one. This takes the Big Mobile joke up a level.
But look at the aerial.
This is somewhere in South London.
I don't remember the location, but the aerial is the original
That's
aerial.
the original aerial. This is an early one where I'm still wearing a costume.
Hello? No, I'm in an art gallery. No, it's rubbish.
I love that.
Yeah, total rubbish.
I keep getting fucking ads. Why have I got an ad?
I need to
This
steal
is the thief.
bicycle.
Have you got it, Dom?
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got the thief.
I'm going to steal this bicycle,
I love this.
and I need you to
the
look
Mall,
out for the
isn't it?
police
It is.
with your wife.
Yeah, this is right on
If
the
the
Mall.
police come, you shout.
That's a
I'm gonna
classic
steal the
trigger-happy
bicycle,
couple
okay?
there. The kind of
Excellent. Just wait there.
nylon jacket, stay-pressed shirt. He's like, no idea. They're probably French, don't understand what we're saying. I'm like, I don't care. As long as you just stand and stare, it's going to be fine. We couldn't find a striped black and white shirt, so that's made with gaffer tape.
I'm stealing it! Yes!
I'm stealing it! This is Babies by Pulp. What a tune.
It's first time poet.
Oh, yeah.
And,
So this is Poetry Cafe where?
It's called 5 million. And
This is the
it's
Poetry Cafe in Covent Garden.
1,
Yeah, we just rocked up.
2,
It was an open mic,
3,
and we sat and waited, and then I just
4,
got up,
5, 6,
and I had that big bunch
7,
of
8,
paper,
9,
so it looked, people started to
10,
think,
11,
is he going to
12,
honestly go to 2 million?
13,
Because the poem's called 7
14,
million or
15,
something, I think.
16,
It's 5 million. I'm trying to remember.
19, 20,
What number did you get to?
21,
Because it went on for a long
23,
time.
24,
842, and then they kicked me out.
25, 26, 27, 28.
And the guy said,
29,
you're going to read
30,
the 3 million. I said, do I come into your
32,
office
33,
and tell you about
34,
your work?
35, 36, 37.
Do not interrupt my art. Look, I've got a bottle of wine on the side there. 'Cause I need... Oh, this is James. Beautiful. These are the offices in our... These are the... Those are the lifts in our office.
Yeah.
And this
We
is
were
the
on
joke that Remy Gaillard just stole absolutely, literally the shot, the joke, everything. Not going to get into that, but he did, but it was funny. Love that. Oh, look at this. Oh, controversial. This wasn't very funny.
Good afternoon, ladies.
This is handbraking. Regent's Park.
No, that's absolutely fine. We've just had to report some joyriding, so we're just checking. You're not joyriding?
No, we're not joy.
Okay, there was just some people doing some handbrake turns further up there. It wasn't you. Okay.
95, dear. You don't do hand.
I totally agree. They just fitted your description.
95.
I'll take your
I
word
love
for it.
that.
85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95.
Yeah,
That's funny. So I
really-
wore so many disguises then
96,
when no one knew who the
97,
fuck I was
98,
anyway. Now I
99,
don't bother.
100.
That's what I can get.
They really
Who am I
turned on you,
disguising
though.
myself from?
101, 102, 103, 104.
Hyde Park.
Oh yeah, this is Hyde Park by Princess Diana. This guy's dressed. This is the guy I was supposed to
Convincing
pass to.
disguise
Just
number
walk
4.
past there.
Convincing disguise number 4, but you should have learned to juggle. I leave the briefcase. We do not
I
communicate
lost my
phone.
Russian accent there. I panicked. Oh, I love it. This is Faithless. A little bit of Faithless.
But I tell you, when you're out
God,
there,
it was beautiful. Ah, this is it.
sometimes when you're a bit alone,
When I
you
met
know,
these two,
and the wind's blowing and the waves are coming in,
I had no idea what I was going to say, and I
It's
said, "I'll
like-
just have a go on these and see."
I
And
can't
this was
explain
it.
it really, but it's like something. It's like something from another world.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You get
right.
visits
That's
and stuff
right.
sometimes from
That's right.
things
That's
and people
right.
you might never see normally on
That's
land.
right. Yeah,
I could tell you tales that would
I could tell you tales that would bend your bones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Makes me cry sometimes when I'm out
Fuck,
there
we
so
have a lot.
lonely.
I know. That's why there's something about it there. that you can talk
This is
to
like a
you and say
Tintin
to
character.
you.
This.
But also, I'm just
There's a funny feeling,
like,
that's
what's
I
the
lost my
hat?
life out there.
Like
Oh,
fishermen don't
I
wear.
just went. I went for submarine commander.
Well, sad, that is.
And my dog.
Das Boot.
And your dog as well.
It is Das Boot and my dog.
And you still
That's
go out
right.
there.
I still go out there looking for them, but
But I still got half
5
them.
years
It's
ago, I don't
5
think
years
they
now. I don't
survived.
think they're. Don't think they made it. No. And the pipe. I love this. This is Primrose Hill.
I'm not a big fan of this one.
Oh, I love this one. Why not?
Hello?
I don't know. It feels.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But what we were trying to do was put pairs.
It was early days though. I think that one of the very first things you did.
He loved this part.
In fact, the very first thing you did,
Come on, boy.
or we
There
did,
you are.
was you took a sign saying, "I'm going to jump to Waterloo Bridge."
Hello, lady.
That's right.
You want a little bit of music?
Ah,
Now this,
From my hometown.
this is near British
Yeah.
Museum.
That's the violin.
this is my highlight. This is my
This one.
unexpected
I don't remember
highlight.
this. I'm thinking Albanian. I'm going for here, but my accent's very weird.
And if you look in the reflection of the shop, you can see the van that
The
I'm
Toyota,
hiding in.
the Previa. Trigger Happy should have been sponsored by Previa.
And I'm wetting myself.
Oh, look at that. Here we go.
Stand still.
I think I retuned the violin in a bit. That's the bit of class.
I like when you start stamping your foot.
Here we go. Retune the violin because that will make a difference. Oh. More James. Doubled up on James. I love James. Here we go. Back in our office in Charing Cross Road. This is the restaurant scene, I believe. Again, copied by Remy Gaillard. Who gives a shit? Look at that. Perfectly choreographed. These are so quick.
I think
Fucking, this is a good show.
133,
This should have been a hit. Here we go. Look at the guy on the left.
134,
He's running it. He's getting so pissed
135,
off.
136,
And the other guy's cringing.
137, 138.
It's still there, the Poetry Cafe.
139.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, what a beautiful song.
Were you going to make a playlist for today?
I was, but I forgot. Look at this.
That would've been
This is
nice.
just gonna make. This is just making kids jump. But I think we felt we'd gone all the way to Zermatt. We had to use.
That's exactly what it was.
But what saves it is that he then has a nervous breakdown, the snowman,
Don't
which
think
is very
that,
trigger
but you
happy.
must think.
But
I
that,
love
I mean, that.
Don't let your
I love this.
life
I love
stay
this.
on
Tim.
your own. If there's anything anybody
Don't
can
stand
want
your
it, take the opportunity.
The
You're a
sea's my
good-looking
mistress.
lad. You get snapped
That's
up.
right.
That's right.
All right, well, lovely talking to you, ladies.
Lovely.
I got to go because I.
You're a handsome looking fella. One of you ain't been wiped up before now.
Thank you very much, but I'm a
Handsome
homosexual,
looking fella.
so I can't.
Nothing
do
wrong
that.
with that. Nothing
Not
wrong with
anymore.
that at
No.
all.
So
Can't you? You can see him immediately repulsed. Right, this is by Embankment Tube.
Embankment
by Charing
Tube,
Cross.
yeah.
Just below Charing Cross. And this,
Three
this really
vases.
is an excuse for me to use Jacques Brel. But we got some stunt people to make us breakable glasses. But they're so difficult, even when you pick it up, it breaks. So I was so desperate it wouldn't break until I smashed it on his head.
He's wearing a crash helmet underneath.
Oh, Oh man.
And I think that's Paul again. I think that's Paul
It is
taking
Paul.
one
Paul
for the
took
team.
a lot of fucking hits. Oh, Jacques Brel. So people are going, that looks violent, but it's a fluffy Dalmatian. That's how we used to. Now this is the weak one. We didn't go anywhere with this. Looks great. We've whacked it in the middle of Trafalgar Square.
The Tower Bridge.
The Tower Bridge.
From here.
I like the cooked breakfast postcard.
The whole point of Trigger Happy was to be shit and lo-fi, which is what it was. Who would believe this was tourist info? What do I do here? Oh, that's funny. Okay, I like that. I can't remember this song. Is this Deus?
This is a fave. This is a fave of mine.
This is amazing. This is just up Charing Cross Road.
7 Dials Roundabout.
Yeah.
And I'm literally standing right there. I was terrified he was going to look at me.
This is not on my patch.
Is that your vehicle? Yeah. It's double yellow line, I'm afraid. Can you just put it down there, somewhere just off the double yellow? Yeah, what? Yeah? And you haven't got a number plate either.
This is when people still listen to the officer class.
Yeah?
Look at that.
Get
He
that
hates me, but he just
I want
can't.
clean on my patch.
I want clean on my patch. Ah, Suzanne Vega, cracking. So this was a great little. This looks like that weird professor, whatever he's called. This is Paul Young and me. Paul's wearing a dressing gown for no reason.
Paul looks really uncomfortable with it.
This
like
is
he just
all
doesn't want to look at the
it's like an
guys.
uncomfortable homosexual assignment in there. He thinks he's about to get buggered here. He's like, I mean, the idea was good. We didn't execute that very well. Beautifully
coming
filmed,
out on
though.
video, which you directed. Do you think it
This
was
is just
it
by
was
the
a
Grad
difficult film
Show,
to make? Do you
Dean
think
Street.
it was received properly by the
This is
public
Murd
the first
Street.
time it came out?
Well, it was a bit difficult because the public couldn't find it. It was a well-hidden film. It was one of the best hidden films.
So that's
a
a
good
crack on
example
the head.
where-
It's
Signal
quite interesting.
for
Really, I
Jacques,
didn't think it got
who
north
was a
of
part-time
the
British
Euston Road.
Airways
I mean, obviously
steward.
nobody reads
Start
in
playing.
Hampstead or Camden, places like that. So it's,
Look at the guy in the yellow
Do you think
shirt.
there's
I
more-
was at university with him and he almost
There we
says
go.
hello.
Excuse me, mate.
in the street.
Excuse me, mate. Excuse
And then
me,
also,
mate.
He knows exactly
he's got
what
a
he's doing.
PA who runs
Hang on,
over
I'll
and
do it.
nearly gets in my way of
He's
smashing
doing
the guitar.
exactly for
Look,
this
there she
reason,
goes
isn't
on
he?
the
He's
right.
on
I had to go
television.
before she went.
Come on then. Do you want some more? Do you? Come on then.
And in reality,
Ah!
yeah,
He turns and says, fuck. Why have they
yeah,
cut
that's
that?
yeah. I remember him. Maybe they cut that for all 4 or something, but he did turn back to me and said, "Oh fuck." Was that TV?
That went on TV.
I think it.
That was
I think
episode
he
1.
said "fuck" on TV. Yeah, but I
Oh,
think
he did say fuck on TV.
I think it's
yeah,
been-
in those days that was all right. Yeah. Well, how did that go? I think that was all right. I enjoyed that. I mean, that was basically just, well, me laughing at my own jokes and you giving stats. But I don't know if that was fun or not. What does everyone think? Was that good? Yeah, people remember saying fuck, so that's good. He definitely said fuck because he went.
But I
"Oh,
think they,
fuck."
yeah, I think they must have like maybe for all 4 they trimmed it or something. So I don't know, who knows why they make these decisions.
Yeah.
The other thing is, do you remember that there was the only time we really got in trouble like after the event, like once it went out, was that couple who were having an affair who came up to the tourist info.
Oh, but I mean, that's everyone always says, was I beaten up and doing stuff? The thing that happened the most was we realized just how many people were having affairs in London.
True.
When we filmed that cinema, Prince Charles Cinema, we used to do a lot in, and we did a thing where we filmed out from the screen with a black and white infrared camera. And it was 2:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday afternoon. And we filmed a thing. And then we said, ladies and gentlemen, we're filming that for Trig Happy TV. We'll pay for your cinema tickets. Anyone that's got any problem. 8 couples stood up.
That's
and,
right.
like, wants to get out. Everyone was having weird stuff. It was very weird. So, yeah. Right. Well, I enjoyed that. Are there any questions? I'd like to do... I mean, that was a bit weird for me because twice Dead Parrot went to ads and I had to stop. So that wasn't the most fluid thing, but it worked, I think.
The only thing I would say is because I've snuck ahead. Because I was doing a bit of research, so I watched this episode a couple of days ago, and I also watched episode 2. And episode 2, I got to say, is even better. I think personally. There's a lot of good stuff.
I mean, the thing is, of episode 1, you're so desperate because you're thinking, oh my god, like, what are we going to get in there? we wanted to chuck in as much stuff as possible. But then remember, we had this problem in the edit. We're always going from, we needed a talkie and then music, because the whole thing had to just segue in and out of the music, and it just needed to flow. So I think that's why we added, I mean, I would have dropped the second snowman, but remember at the time, we just had, it was a nightmare. Like, you can't, it was good though.
That second snowman definitely was, I'm not sure that would have gone in now.
No, of course it wouldn't. But a lot of that wouldn't have got in. I mean, me just as a fat bloke stuck in a phone booth, and then I had to ring Paul McCartney to get him to clear the fucking
Oh, that's
music.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Lemonheads, that was the band I forgot, who were on the Stuffed Dog. I love the Lemonheads so much. That was amazing. I think we should do this again, but I think better just do, because they're so quick, those. Let's do 2 eps and just bang, bang. I think it'd be quite fun.
All right.
There seems to be, I mean, at least 3 people have asked for more, so it seems to be massive. I think we've gone absolutely viral here. It's done incredibly well.
I think you need to do maybe you can put it out on your Instagram, a Spotify link for the songs in each episode. I know you know, there's kind of soundtracks and stuff, but it'd be nice just to hear the songs that were in that episode.
I could do that. If you,
it's easy.
I mean, you're good at
Isn't
stats. If you could tell me what the songs were, then I.
But I don't know. They're your choices. I can't remember what they're called.
Okay, I do know what they are. I'd have to watch it again though.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I don't know. That sounds like too much work to me.
We've got episode 2 teasers. Golf instructor.
Oh, the American Arc.
American Arc.
Yeah,
which is quite exciting.
We used 3 James songs. That's what I'm astonished by. I use so much music in Trigger Happy, but in that very first show, I used 3 separate James tracks, which I would have thought, you know, to me that was like a weakness. It's like, well, what are you? I don't know what I'm doing with that. Anyway,
did they
that
ever
was fun. I enjoyed that.
Did James ever return the favor? Like,
yeah, they did. Tim Booth. I mean, I speak to Tim Booth quite a lot. I introduced them live on Jules Holland's Hootenanny, and then when we were both going through career downslides, he contacted me and asked me. No, he'd released a single, and I said I wanted to make a video for him for free because I love them, and he thought I was after money, and said he couldn't afford 500 quid. I said I'm doing it for free, but yeah, I love James though. I think they're great.
And what about Baby Bird? Because you use him on your podcast, but I don't think you ever used Baby Bird in Trigger Happy, did you?
No, the problem with Baby, yes, I did actually. I did. I used If You'll Be Mine. I used 1 track from Baby Bird because Baby Bird is just known for You're Gorgeous. It's a bit like Trigger Happy, just known for the big mobile. And Baby Bird is a fucking genius. Stephen Jones. He's just got, and now he just produces album after album of just genius stuff. And so yeah, I've taken his stuff that's not even published. You know, I said, what, is it on Spotify? He said, no, of course not. So I've just got his, he literally sends me the albums and then I just put them out under Earworm, which is available on Audible. But yeah, are there any questions before we go? So if people want to ask some questions, and then I think I'll do another one. Sam wants to do another one. I loved it, but I would.
I tell you, and I'll see what I've got in the box of memorabilia, and maybe I'll post on my Instagram if I can find any photos or anything. I'll post them on there.
Why don't you? Oh, Sam, this is one for you.
I got this good one.
Sam,
there's one.
This question you're like someone asked, and I'd like to ask the question as well. What microphone setup did you use, Sam, during Trigger Happy?
We had a VX1000, I had a VX1000 camera, and Don would wear some people call it a lapel mic, a lav mic, a radio mic. You know, Don would wear a mic.
Don't get too techy, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was called, but he wore a mic, and we had the receiver go into my camera, and I wore headphones so I could hear what Don said, and that was it. And
explain to them, you found a switch on the radio mic just as we finished the second series.
I mean, there was lots. Technically, there was lots of things we could have done better. That's for sure.
Explain what that switch did.
What did it do?
You found a switch that basically, if it wasn't turned off, if there was no noise, the microphone just expanded its reach.
Oh, that's, yeah.
And it just, so we'd have moments where the noise was going, because noise here, like you've got traffic, you want to hear it. And you had a thing called a beach box, which you were putting stuff in.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Anyway, like if we'd had proper audio, that was a big issue.
Yeah, but that would have meant one more person. And
yeah.
So, you know, it meant we were kind of light on our feet, which was nice.
Someone's saying, who is Mr. Gund? Mr. Gund, when I worked for Paramount Comedy Channel, before I made Trigger Happy, before I met Sam, my first thing I ever did was this thing called Hey Hippo. Did I do Hey Hippo with you? No. Hey Hippo was just this hippopotamus puppet. And I used to queue up at celeb events for people like Billy Idol and Bill Wyman, and they were signing stuff. And we'd get there, and I'd be filming myself. And then I go, this is Hey Hippo. He's a children's character. And he'd basically just say, hey, you're watching the Hey Hippo show. And I'm here with Billy Idol. Billy, do you watch the Hey Hippo show? And Billy Idol will go, well, yeah, of course I do. And I go, what channel's it on? And he'd go, anyway, we filmed all these things. And there was a woman called Ping, who was the production manager.
Oh, that's right.
She said, you have got permission to use that puppet. And I went, what do you mean? They go, well, it's probably